Hello everyone, daily community calls by the Vela Academy. So gold has printed us an all-time high sitting at 4595.192, and this pullback is what we've been waiting for. Today I'm giving you two plans. Plan 1 is a shallower correction using RBS zones with confirmation candles. Plan 2 is if price goes deeper, and that is actually where the cleanest low risk potential for long entry sits. Why the bias is long? 3 bullets only. DXY is struggling in between 99 to 99.04 level. So basically weak dollar, bullish for gold. And if you guys take a look on the retail sales, year on year, worst in 3 years guys. So flight to safety flows coming in. Third point is where you see Iran and Lebanon are unresolved. Geopolitical risk premium stays priced into gold. Macro confirms that we are looking for long entries, and the chart tells us where exactly it is. Plan 1, we have two RBS zones. Resistance becomes support. The first one is sitting at 4531 down to 4516, and the second one is at 4480 down to 4468. These are levels where price previously faced resistance and broke through. Now, on a pullback, they can flip to support. The rule is basically very simple. We do not enter just because price touches the zone. We wait for a confirmation candle to close inside or off that zone. We also have the mid-pivot area sitting at 4493 to 4508. That's another area with potential for long entries if price pulls back to it cleanly. Plan 2 is if price pulls back a little bit further down. We have three clearly marked zones. The first one is basically high risk zone for potential long entries, 4493 to 4508. Close to current price, resistance still nearby above, so it's the riskiest entry point among these three. Second is the medium risk zone, sitting at 4428 to 4447. And our last zone is basically our low risk zone. This right here, my dudes, is the deepest pullback scenario. Multiple demand layers converging here, and it's the most favorable area for potential long entries on this chart this week. So more patience required, but the quality of this setup is significantly better. And as usual guys, we will then relate it with our Elliott Wave counting. Now, based on Elliott Wave counting, Elliott Wave is calling this as a wave 2 correction that bottom around 4365 with wave 3 up beginning. I don't trade purely off wave labels, but when the wave direction agrees with the macro and agrees with our demand zone, that right there is a strong confluence. The number that matters the most is 4365. A 4-hour candle closing below, that is our hard invalidation. Wave count is strong. We step aside, no potential for long entries until structure is re-established. So guys, two plans for today and one bias. Potential for long entries. Plan 1, watch the RBS zone between 4531 all the way to 4468 and wait for the confirmation candle. That's your entry point opportunity. Plan 2, if price goes deeper, high risk at 4508, medium risk at 4447, and low risk sitting at 4404. So target is at 4641, 4674, and 4726 on both plans. Hardline is located at 4365. Watch while the Monday, execute cleanly. So y'all take care, trade safe, assalamualaikum.